In a matter of months, Britain is expected to hold a referendum to decide the country's future alongside its chief trading partners in the European Union. Successive waves of crisis battering the EU have bolstered Eurosceptic opinion on both sides of these channel waters, a welcome boost for populists like the UK Independence Party.
The EU is diminishing economic area, its GDP is diminishing, its whole share of world trade is diminishing. There is an enormous and exciting opportunity for countries, in particular, obviously, I'm talking about Britain, outside of the EU. Why would you shackle yourself to this declining area?
No one can accurately predict the consequences of Britain's exit from the EU. It could be an economic blow for both sides. For Britain, it could signal another Scottish referendum and the possible breakup of the UK. But it is likely to be an encouraging move for Europe's many and growing populist Eurosceptic parties. Not least of which is France's Front National, the National Front. It, along with European parliamentary partners in the Netherlands, Belgium and Austria, are thought to have made gains following the 2015 attacks in France. It's no longer traditionally older voters swept up in a public discourse that rolls immigration and terrorism into one.
Since the terrorist attacks last year, they have a new public, which includes the young who vote for the Front National, simply because they are afraid of radical Islam and its ability to kill.
A best-selling cartoon satire imagines a France in which National Front leader Marine Le Pen becomes president, and while few believe that day will come soon, she and her party are no friends of the EU.
Nous faisons d'une nation. Il y a une nation française.
We are made up of nations. There is a French nation, there is an English nation, an American nation, a Brazilian nation.
Et dans ce cadre-là,
that's how things work best. And in that context, the European project is bad. The euro is bad. And above all, the destruction of borders, both within Europe and at its outer edges, is a very bad thing.
est une très mauvaise chose.
It is a view that resonates with 1 in 3 French voters and commands a sizable chunk of the European Parliament. While parties like UKIP push to break up the EU, the National Front and others work from within to degrade its policies and institutions. Together they undermine the EU's historic mission of ever closer union. Jonah Hull, Al Jazeera, Paris.